Oh my goodness, the cat is trying to eat a movie prop. Hello, today we are going to be taking a look at this quite interesting device that I recently purchased, and it's been called Solar DC Electric Stove, and this is high current device that is designed to be connected directly to 24 volt battery, and it's going to give you possibility to, for example, cook your meal. But this is a 500 watt unit, so the cooking time is going to be much closer to something that you are using on the AC voltage in your household. The main selling point, of course, is the solar installation. So if you are off-grid, then using this device bypass need for inverter. But also if you are not having like a food truck, but you would like to have, for example, a food bike, then if you've got two 12-volt batteries in series, with use of that device, you've got a hot plate that will allow you to prepare a normal meal, like in a regular condition at home, with use of a normal pan or something like this. So I've got very high expectation of that unit, and here we've got that it's going to be pulling 70 amp at 24 volts, so we are roughly hitting 500 watts, and we are going to be checking that out. And we've got the max temp of 210 Celsius degree. We can also see that we've got some like a basic run time, and with 100 amp hour battery we should get around 4 hours. So yeah, this is something very nice. And let's take a look at this. So here is our beauty. We've got it clearly labeled as 24 volt DC. This is our plate. Here is my hand, so you can see the dimension. We've got the quality check pass. We've got our legs to nicely stand it. And we've got our model number, just in case you would be interested. And we've got the LED indicator. With those currents, we are forgetting about cigarette plugs. This device is designed to be directly hooked up to your battery, but of course for my use case I will cut it and I will add Anderson power pole that is going to be safely carrying 50 amps, so I don't want to clip it like this. I will have it nicely plug-able. So the only thing that we have to do is to actually hook it up to the battery and check what's going on using a clamp meter. We've got it hooked up. I've seen some nice spark, and it is already hot so much that I cannot put my hands on it. Let's check out the real current or fully charged lithium iron phosphate battery. I will go to the 20 amp DC and let's check out what we've got. And we are pulling 20 amp, but that's because the battery is fully charged. And we are going to be inserting those two vised WURST and preparing ourselves an absolutely amazing meal straight from the solar energy. So now we are going to be waiting for the water start to boil, and then we will throw in our sausage, and it's going to be cooked using my solar energy. So this is basically going to be a free meal. So I'm very curious what will happen, because we've got a very high current flowing in. So this is not going to be like a cooking with a 12 volt and, for example, 150 watt. We should get a nice aggressively boiling water, because I'm pretty sure that for the AC voltage you can get like a 500 watt unit. So it is not that far away from your AC. And I can already see some smoke, but that might be from the factory. But yeah, we are going to be waiting. The water is already warm. It's going so fast that I will not speed it up. You will see it in the real time because it is just crazy. You could already wash yourself in this water after such a close time. The wires are warm to touch, nothing scary. We've got still 20 amp. So this is what I was talking about. As you can see, we've got a normal boiling. The current dropped a little bit, but that's because our battery bank is discharging. But yeah, this is looking absolutely crazy, and I think this is a good point to add our WURST. So we will go like this. Just take a look at this, how much steam we've got. It really feels like using a regular AC cooker, so you can hit the road and feel like at home. That's just absolutely crazy. Very interesting thing happened. Looks like there is a thermal cut-off switch because we've got current being cut, and looks like it's going to be cycling, or maybe it's broken, but I'm pretty sure this is just a thermal switch. So this is going to be interesting to see how often it's going to be cycling. It is warm to the touch. Wires are very good. I'm wondering if those are 4 millimeters square. It is warm but totally safe in the accepted limit. So let's wait for it to cycle on. And it nicely clicked back. This is very important because you can consider it as a safety feature. So if you left it without this pan with water, so there will be nothing to pull out the heat, the energy that we are pumping, it's going to be cycling on and off and should not destroy itself. This is a very critical thing because on some kettles, I seen there were no such device in place and you need to unplug it when you see it boiling. But here it's going to be nicely cycling. So yeah, this is pretty nice. We are going to be giving it a moment for my taste because I would like to have it better. To be honest, for my taste, I think I would consider it done. As you can see, it is boiling in a really aggressive manner, something that is looking more like a AC unit, not a DC power from like a cigarette lighter socket. So I think our test is not concluded successfully without actually trying it. So this is how it's presenting. Let's try to cut it. You can see how it's steaming. Yeah, this is a pretty nice. And it's time for our taste test. definitely it is 100% done and ready for eating. So as you can see, our device performed absolutely amazing. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you find it interesting. See you next time and bye bye.